Okay, we've done this oval with its aurora, and now it's time to do a bit more. So out of True View, go and pick up Digitize Open Line, and there is my cursor, just there. Now you can see the red cursor is over to one side. That marks a tie stitch, so I have to land on that white one, and this is what I find difficult because I don't see it too well. Okay, that and my hand, and then come down to this set and enter that. Oh, looks like I hit the right spot. Okay, now I want to go and pick up the Digitize, Fill, Ripple. It's held my spacing from before, and put this shape in. There's my end point. Now I've got to jump from here up to there. So I need to go and pick up my Digitize Open Line. And if I come down to the bottom, there is my shape. That was my stem. There's my shape. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do now. I'll hide the display for a second, and I think I'll hide the hoop so as you can see against the grey. Now that dotted line is a jump, and we don't want any jumps because that creates tie-ins and tie-offs, which gives you those annoying little knots of stitches. So I want single run line, and I'm going to tap into the middle of that triangle and follow that dotted line up to where that circle is. Right. Now I want to highlight that line and move it up so it sits above this open shape, and now we don't have a jump. Okay, let's bring back the hoop, let's bring back the display. And still with that run line, click if I'd got the run line, click into the center of that cross, and follow this outside line around. And then up to the top of that inner petal shape. Right, no circles, no dots. or crosses rather. It's a wee bit like playing noughts and crosses, isn't it? Okay, fill, satin, onto the white cross, down to the bottom, up around this one, okay, that's the second one in. Out of true view, there is my cursor. So I'm going to pick up digitized line, single run, no, I'm going to pick up the fill. I'll put that run line in after I have digitized the ripple shape. There it is. Okay, now there's that jump. And there is the triangle. So I'm going to pick up the digitized line and do the same thing again. Click into the triangle, to the base of that, up to the circle. Okay. Now move that line I have just made up one. Click off. No triangle, no circle. You can't run the line up before you start this because you don't know exactly where it's going to start. But now I've shown you how you can actually give it a travel line up to its start area after you have digitized the shape. I've still got the run line. No, I haven't. So I now walk a path down here. And then up to the top of my leaf and hit enter. Go and pick up digitize, fill, ripple, satin. Go on, get in there. And the reason I like to put a line up through and not move entry and exit points later is I know by doing that I can semi-control where my endpoint will be. Right, that's where the lock stitch is, that's where the exit point is. So now I'm going to tell that stop. Hasn't quite taken me where I wanted to go, which was back into there. So I'm just going to digitize a small little single run stitch. Oh look, it's moved it over to there. So take my back stitch, no triangle, no circles, and no point in me putting a line up here because I won't know where the start point is until I've made my ripple shape. So I'll pick up ripple, get in there. And there it is. So now I go and pick my line tool up again. And I want single run line. Now I'm ignoring that because I'm more interested in not having a trim there. And I run that up to the start point. And I enter that. It's the last object, so bottom of my resequence bar, I move it up one. Now that's gone. So I click into an empty spot, go and pick up digitized line again, and into the cross, and up to the tip of my leaf. Okay, digitize, fill, satin. There's my cursor, ripple. Oh, come on, hand. Right, there's the triangle, there's the jump. Digitized line, single, triangle, start point. Highlight it, move it up one. Triangle's gone, single run, Okay. Guess who forgot? Highlight, satin, reshape. Stop, line tool, backstitch. That's the end of the tie stitch. This is the last node before the tie stitch starts. And into this shape, we'll take it just inside. And tell that stop. Yes, I think that works nicely on top of a loose density. And these will be just proud enough to draw the eye to them. Now for this circle, I'm going to be lazy and use digitize close shape. I don't want ripple. Now there's going to be satin, 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 so I'm going to make this weave. And come out of true view. Okay, highlight, cut hole, add stitch angles, there we are, and I think we'll make that all for this video.